Hi everybody, welcome to Dancing Luna Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with every person out there. That's okay, just take what you need and leave the rest. So this is for Aquarius. This is a love reading. I'm just going to ask what's going on your side, what's going on with your person, and then what's coming up in the new energy. So what's going on with my Aquarius people? Going on with Aquarius right now. It's gonna shuffle one more time. Whoa. Okay. What have you been stuck about, Aquarius? It's like you've been stuck about something. Hold on. Let's get your person's cards out here really quick and we'll just see. Might clarify some stuff for you. Okay. And on your person's side, this is going to be for whoever it is that you were thinking about when you came into this reading. That's whose energy we're going to be picking up on today. Cards are a little bendy from the cold, or the heat is like the boiler's being worked on and it's super cold in the apartment, so it's like curling my cards. Okay, what are you stuck about? What are you stuck about, Aquarius? What are my Aquarians stuck about? What's Aquarius stuck about? What's going on with this Two of Swords? So this would be like you in a stance of like sort of sitting in a stalemate and unable to make a decision of some kind about diving into something. You may have options around you, Aquarius. I'm not sure, with both of these threes coming out here and a choice card. You may have a couple of options around you. It may be a different story for different people watching. So let's talk about two different scenarios. For some of you, it may be that you're at a stalemate, unable to make a decision about diving into something. And it's possible that you're talking to your friends about it, like you're talking to people around you, people you trust, maybe your family, maybe your friends, maybe whoever it is for you. You might be confiding in someone about like what decision to make, whether you want to jump into this thing. And it's almost like you're just not sure. You're just not sure if you can dive into this. You're just not quite, like, you just can't figure it out if you want to like jump in and learn how to use this sword and do this thing, or if you just want to stay put where you are. I think you're really struggling with making a decision right now. And for others of you, this is possible that you're having a tough time making a choice between two people. And it's almost like this Page of Swords needs to like come in with this this sword and like cut off the blindfold, but this page is not that good at using the sword yet. Like he's still learning how to navigate with using this sword. But I think that you'll get clarity. I think that you're on the road to clarity about whatever it is. So this tough time that you're having making this decision. In terms of your person, well, we can look at it two different ways. If we're talking about one person that you're having a hard time making up your mind about, this person has a desire for fast momentum. They want to come see you, or they want to really communicate. This is like about messages, a lot of communication back and forth. This could be about travel. I don't know if your person is at a distance from you and maybe they're thinking about traveling. They definitely have a desire to like move forward, either with the relationship or to come see you, but maybe both. If we're talking about one person, this person wants to talk about something. They want to talk about all this passion that they're having. They want to talk about how they feel. They want to talk about the chemistry. They want to talk about it, but they want to talk in a really open, honest way. This is like someone who's ready to show up and communicate openly and honestly. about their feelings. And well, the Queen of Swords is not a very feely, expressive in terms of feelings queen, but she definitely doesn't mince words, and she's not hurtful, but she can show up and be very clear and truthful about what it is that's going on. So this person wants to talk. They want to talk. They want to open up and say what's maybe they have been like withholding. Maybe that's what's got you stuck. Maybe this person hasn't really opened up and shown you what they're feeling, and what they're feeling is a lot of passion, but they're also in a page mode. It's like you both are showing up in a page mode. You're both showing up in kind of like an unsure energy almost. You know, yours though is about not having like clarity, not being sure with your clarity. And this person, it's about, this is almost more about like, maybe they may not be fully like sort of developed in the ways of I don't know, intimacy. Is this person like a little bit on the more innocent side? That's weird. I don't know why that's coming out, but so that's one scenario. This person might just be like a little bit like getting their groove. Like this may be a very creative person, a very attractive person, but it's just kind of like they want to talk about it. It's like they've got some new not new, but like some developing chemistry that's like got them like with a lot of desire to like to move forward here. But they're also kind of looking at it like, whoa, look at this. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh, look at this chemistry going on. Like this, I think that they think it's probably really cool. They're kind of like, it's a word, like a little, they think it's really cool to be feeling what they're feeling. And it's making them want to move. It's making them want to talk. Okay, now for people who are dealing with two different options, I would say that you probably have a more grown-up one on your hands who's more able to communicate and be truthful and honest and loyal here. And then if we're talking about two different energies, then this would be someone who is a little underdeveloped, is a little bit sort of more on the intimacy level than they are on this sort of like up-leveled, able to communicate, grown-up kind of level. So that's if you're dealing with two people. Then I would say you've got like a good option and you've got an iffy option. I would always be careful if we're talking about options. I would be a little bit aware with a Page of Wands, just that Page of Wands sometimes don't really know what they want. Sometimes they're like coming in with you know, they're almost like ready to dive into intimacy before they know what their heart wants, if that makes sense. And that might be what's up with this momentum here. So, you know, if you have a choice between two people and you're stuck and you can't figure it out, I would say talk to both of these people and find out more, and you're going to get clarity, because one of them is going to know what the hell they're talking about. They're going to be able to dialogue with you. They're going to make sense to you. What they say is going to make sense to you. And then this one is just going to be a little bit like, they're not going to make as much sense. Like their ducks are not all going to be in a row, right? Because they're just like, their focus is more on the intimacy. So that's if you're dealing with two options. Pay attention, have more interaction, and that's going to help you to come in and cut off this blindfold if you're deciding between two people. Okay, and again, if this is just one person that you're having a tough time deciding if you want to dive into a relationship, then I would say if you're like worried and not knowing what's going on with this person, they're going to talk. They're going to open up and communicate and talk. They're going to express their passion to you, and they have a real desire to just like to just, it's almost like this person, they probably write a text, delete it, write a text, delete it. They've probably written it like 10 times that they want to send you a message, but they're not too sure. This is like a person who has something they really want to say. They're going to open up. They're going to say it. If this is only one person that you're focused on, they're going to open up and say it. They will. But I think that they have been like, not 100% sure like how to say what they want to say. It's almost like they've been storing up this like what they're feeling for a hot minute, and they're just ready to like just tell you it all. They're gonna just lay it all out there. They'll send that message, or they'll call. They're gonna talk. This person's gonna communicate. What's coming up in the sort of near future for my Aquarians in the mutual energy in this connection? What's coming up? Mutual energy for my Aquarians. And near future could be anywhere up to the next few months. Aquarius and their person. Okay. Listen, I'm pretty sure this is about an option between, or about options. I'm pretty sure this is something to do with trying to decide between two options. Because it came out so interestingly in the beginning, we'll read it both ways. Okay, we'll read it both ways because it may be a different story for different people. And I almost never read like two storylines, but for whatever, that's like coming out here. Why is Hermit 3 of Swords here? Okay, if this is about two options, you're saying no to one and you're saying yes to the other one. You're going to figure it out. And again, you have this confirmation of momentum here. Too many cards. Too much. Okay, okay. Why is 4 of Pentacles? I'm going to say this. If this is about two different people, when you make up your mind, don't hold on to the other one that you say no to. In fairness, because there's like, okay, if this is two options, there's a saying no to one and there's a commitment with another, right? Where you have that blindfold on, you're going to get clarity. You're going to be able to make a choice here. But you're going to do it through contemplation. You're going to do it through getting clarity, right? You're going to do it through contemplation. And if this is about two different people, whoever you cut loose is going to be a little bit heartbroken. The other one is going to be happy. I feel like this is really interesting. So I'm going to say this though. If you cut someone loose, don't hold on don't let them hold on to the thought of reconciliation. Be really clear. Be really clear. You may need to come in that Queen of Swords energy and be really clear about what your decision is, okay? So that's if there's two different options, right? This is you saying no to one, saying yes to one. Momentum, possibly that travel. But this is going to come after introspection. That's where the clarity is going to come in. Now, if this is only one person that you're dealing with, we're going to look at this a whole nother way. There's going to be a progression from that stalemate where you couldn't make a decision and you were kind of like turning away this offer. And this is very much a card of like, not right now, not for now, sitting under this tree, trying to contemplate, trying to make a decision. You know, and then that is moving. It's progressing into a 4 of Wands. So this is moving. This is changing into, this guy's going to take this cup. This guy's going to take this cup and boom, you have a balanced long-term union here. You have forward momentum. You have a lot of forward momentum. Why is the Hermit here? What is this silence about? Okay. Okay. This might just be, this might be like a little bit more in the upcoming energy. This might be like a little more energy of you needing to think, right, about what you want to do. There's definitely like a decision being made here in this scenario, okay, for whoever's watching. For Aquarians, there's definitely some type of decision going on here. And this is where you're no longer stuck, right? You're no longer stuck with the blindfold. The Hermit can see, but he's sort of like isolated and in his cave, and he's making a decision on what's coming out of this cave when he comes out. When he comes out from like hibernating in his cave and contemplating and figuring out what he wants to do, a whole big, new, clear, concise beginning. And this is beautiful. There's like, with swords, you can count on like loyalty, you can count on clarity, you can count on truth. This is clean. I love Ace of Swords as a new beginning because it's very clean. And then what happens is this comes in. I don't know if your person, maybe because so if this is about one person in particular, and you've been sort of saying no to a love offer, this has been a little bit painful for that person, right? And this, when you finally go in the cave and make this decision, and this decision is made, and by the way, this energy could be flip-flopped. It could be vice versa. I'm just going to say that too. There's too many people out there to know which way is up and which way is down with a reading. But if it's resonating on either side, you will know if this is your story. But then, through this making a choice, a clear, concise choice, and it's falling right under the Four of Cups, where there was a no, a not right now, a maybe. It's progressing into contemplation and then right into a new beginning. And that's going to heal some pain for one of the sides. And this may have been like painful for you to not be able to make up your mind. This could be that you were dealing with some past pain, and it made you in a space where you were not really able to make up your mind if you want to open your heart and let someone in. But when you do finally crack open and get your clarity and make your choice, there's going to be some healing here. There's going to be some harmony. There's going to be some sort of like, this is like a sense of family. This is like a unification card. Not reunification, but unification card, right? And this is coming in to heal. This is coming in to heal. There's harmony here. There's warmth here. And then how this rounds out is from a space where there may have been a tendency to hold on to something too tightly. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it has to do with something from the past, or if it was just sort of like holding on to your inability to make a choice. But what comes in from that, again, is like very healing. This is a very healing card. The Six of Cups is healing. There's warmth here. There's like integration here, and there's reconciliation here. So if this is about one person who you've kind of been like, not right now to, this would indicate you kind of letting go of your stubborn ways or the other person, and this is where it comes into balance and comes into harmony, and you come back together again. So there's a coming together at the end of the day in this. There's some healing, there's some coming together, there's some clarity on this sort of more stuck energy. There's balance, there's beautiful harmonious union, momentum. If you are at a distance, there's signifiers here to talk about travel and talk about reconciliation. Yeah. And I like that this reconciliation card is smack right on top of this Four of Pentacles. We always like when something beautiful comes out to sort of transform something that is a little bit of a negative aspect. So that's really sweet. You've got some real beauty sort of playing out in the end. So where you feel stuck about making a decision, you've got this big sword right here, and you're gonna just be able to just like cut through the BS, cut that blindfold off, and you're gonna be able to make a choice. And you're gonna make the choice that's best for you. You're gonna make a good decision for yourself. Whatever it is that you're struggling deciding about, you're gonna get there. You're gonna figure it out. All right, Aquarians. So that's your reading. If it resonated with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And if it did not resonate with you, that is okay. You can always check out your sun, moon, and rising for more information in your other placements. But I want to thank you for supporting the channel. I want to thank you for coming out and receiving this reading today. All right, take care, Aquarius.